Walk out the door in my little black dress. Been a long day and I need to de-stress. Sun sets behind downtown skyline. My headphones on, play my favorite song. Turn the volume.
Hey guys, hello. Well, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Adobe Okonkwo Bakoro. On this channel, I make videos about productivity, lifestyle, building a career, and just living my best life. If those are videos that tickles your fancy, consider joining the family by subscribing, turning on the post notifications so you don't miss out on all the fun videos that I have upcoming. So I'm so excited that you could join if you're new, and I hope you stay and subscribe. But without any further ado, I'm going to be going straight into today's video. But first, I would like to say a huge thank you to all my wonderful subscribers for growing this family. Thank you so much and welcome to the family if you're new. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my workspace. I'm going to have a girl cave tour, so definitely keep an eye out for that one. But in the meantime, I wanted to just take a moment and show you guys my workspace. So like I always say, it's just a room. On this side, I have my workspace. On this side, I have my beauty space. So, and it's really good. I moved some things around, added some new plants, added some new items, and it's vibing. It's giving what it's supposed to give, honey. So that's why I decided to share with you guys, because I've always gotten like comments telling me, you know, the setup is nice. So why not do an updated work from home tour? I do all my GA work here. Let's get started. I hope you subscribe, and then on to my next one, guys. I'll see you guys. Put this up so I can show you all the areas without necessarily having to move the camera around, because I don't want the camera to shake. Again, just a gentle reminder, subscribe, join the family. You can also stalk me on Instagram. I do appreciate when you guys reach out to me on my personal Instagram page, which is Mariano Okonkwo, and not on my beauty page, which is May Beauty Pro, because I hardly check that. So if you want a very quick response, Mariano Okonkwo would definitely be the best bet. So let's get started. Welcome to my workspace. When you come into my space, I have this gorgeous mirror here, and this is a mirror that I got from IKEA. I can't remember the name, but it's like the biggest one that they have, and it's really cute, really nice. I like the effect the light is giving, like just being in the back. And then here I have like a little stool section going on here. There's a fur rug that I just put under the mirror just to give it like a nice vibe. Then on this side I have the stool. I bought this stool from Marshalls, and I think I got it for 102. It was on sale. I actually saw it before. It was like 115. I said nah. I bought one that was like half the size, half the width, and it was totally small. I couldn't put a plant onto it, so I returned it, and I saw that this one was actually on sale again for 102, so I just grabbed that. And the reason why I really like it is because, like, if you look at the bottom here, there's a space, and there's also space underneath, so you can vacuum if you want. You can see things that are hidden, but most importantly, it gives you like an extra shelf space. So that's what I'm using my extra shelf space for my aloe vera plants that are dying, my water bottle to spray plants up there, and then I have my extra candle there, and this Bose speaker that is not working. I think another reason I really liked it because it has a drawer, so ignore the things that are in there. I store my printing paper and anything extra that I don't want to put on there. And I used to hoard like packs because I'm very indecisive whenever I buy stuff. Sometimes I might buy it and then just go and return it. But yeah, that's what the shelf is looking like. I have my Bible there as well, so I can easily just grab it and go do what I want to do. Now, if you move up a little bit, you're going to see my printer, and the printer that I use is I think the Epson EcoTank 2720. That's the printer. It prints via Wi-Fi, and it prints colored and also black and white. So you can see the black and white ink is almost gone, so I need to refill that, but the color ones are still in there. This little pink flamingo, my husband and his friends went to Puerto Rico, so he got this as a souvenir for me. I didn't want to put it on my table because I don't want to clutter my table, so I just put it in here, and she's looking so cute. Then the next thing is this pot. I bought this pot from IKEA. You can see the names they usually have with like dot on top. So I think I got this for like $12. It was really affordable, and it's big, so it's like a perfect size for a big potted plant. Not the plant, just the vase. And then I bought, so if you look inside, there's actually another vase, but I didn't have a plant that I wanted to put in this one, so I just put it in here pending when I got another plant. I wanted to see if I can take care of plants, but apparently I'm doing a terrible job because just look at this one. And I bought this plant from Walmart, and I can't remember how much I bought it, maybe $24, but I like it because it's almost like that snake one, so it doesn't die easily like those ones there. Can you see the yellow thing already? On top of the printer, I have my my car key, my Redeemers University certificate, because I was just printing out stuff for when I go and renew my Nigerian passport. So I just have it there. And honestly, so the other time I was looking at it, and of course that's what it looks like. And your baby girl graduated with first class, so that's super cool. Then behind here I have like some napkins, and then at the bottom there I have a trash bag, just basic trash bag. Can't remember why I bought it, but it's a really old one. I think I bought it for my care if I'm not mistaken. Now for chair, this chair bar, I do not recommend it because it's not comfortable at all. Like I've had serious back pain since I started sitting on this chair, but we bought it for like 180 or so. So I have this sentiment, like I don't like wasting money, so I just left it. What I do is I have this throw pillow that I used to put on our loft couch, the couch on the loft, and then I just grabbed one and I put it here. So I put this behind my back and I sit. It's still horrible to sit on. That's where it is. And then this is a throw blanket from Marshalls, and I like the color. And let's start with the bottom here. At the bottom here, underneath, so I moved the table backwards and I have all the cables. I mean, I tried to at least to make them a little bit cleaner. So I got this cable management case that you just put all the stuff in there and it works, and then it can slip out. So you can slip out any wire that is not that long, and that's what I did there. That's why those black ones are sticking out. Here I have my shredder. Honestly, this shredder, I think I've just used it like maybe 5 times in total, but it's always nice to have for when you want to shred very important document or information or even your old card. So I really like it because it shreds card as well, not just paper. And the maximum you can shred is 6 spaces, which is a lot. So when I was buying it, I was also looking at that because I don't want the one where I'll be putting paper one after the other, that because it can only shred one. But this one shreds a lot, so that's really good. You see this thing here, this divider that they put across the table, so annoying. So when I'm sitting down, I like to rest my leg there, and because it's iron, the thing would just like be pushing this thing inside, like it hurts really bad. So what I did was I've been meaning to get like a footrest. The ones on Amazon are like $32, the ones with memory foam. This one doesn't have memory foam. It's like that hard thing that people use for artwork. That's what they put inside. What I then did was to push it that way, so it's like a triangle. So I just put the blunt part there and I put the bigger part here, and I put the throw blanket on top of it, and it just looks a lot more better. Like it doesn't hurt as much, so that's good. Now over there, I know it looks slightly like a mess, but there's actually a cable management storage that is in there. And of course I have my keyboard pack. Like I said, I don't like throwing packs away until the return window has gone and I'm absolutely sure that I like it or that it's not going to spoil. So I always just keep it for at least a month and then I now dispose of them. That's why. And then that's basically what's under here. This is what the under of the table looks like. This table is really good. The only regret is I wish I had gotten the one with a glass top. So I remember that this was gotten by one of the workplaces that I worked at before my MBA. So I technically didn't pay for it. Knowing what I know now, I would have just added an extra $100 and gotten the one with the glass top because that one is more aesthetic. You can write on it with a marker and clean it. So that's what the under and the side of my workspace looks like. So now let's go closer to the actual workspace and let's start from the top. So from the top here, I have this plant hanger. I got it from Lowe's and I think I bought it for $5.99 or $6.99, and I like it because it's a good length. Can you see, like, it goes this way? When I use the nail, this plant was like touching the wall, so, and of course I think the plant was gonna die and stuff, so I had to get that. I really like it. It adds a nice touch to the room. It doesn't look that ugly because of the carvings they did there. And then this plant I got from IKEA. I can't remember, but I think it was maybe 14 or 15. It was pretty affordable and it was full like this when I got it. So I'm just waiting for it to grow. It's supposed to grow. You see, the ones that are growing instead are dying. So I'm so confused. If you guys know how to take care of this plant, and I don't know the name. Yep. If you know how to take care of it, which reminds me, I could probably Google it. But what is much better than actually speaking from experiences? I don't know. So let me know how I'm supposed to take care of this plant because it hurts that is dying, it's paining me. Now let's actually go to the table area. And for this, I'm going to put the camera on my tripod. So the first thing I want to show you guys is my keyboard. This keyboard is by Logitech. So this is the MX Mini keyboard. I like it because it's almost the size price of the Apple Magic Keyboard. Quite honestly, I'm a huge Apple girl, so I probably would have gotten Apple. But the reason why I got this one instead is because of this thing. Like you can switch between systems. So I set 1 for my laptop and I set 2 for my iPad. So when my laptop was not working, I had to take it. Apple people were repairing it. I had to use my iPad for a very long time. So I was using the keyboard to type and it was working great. And when my laptop came back, all I literally did was just press this. So with Apple Magic Keyboard, if you want to switch to another, it's a whole different long process. So it was really annoying me, and it was basically the same price. So I just got this one, and it's cool. It has like a backlit, so if you want to, it goes bright. But I've read reviews where they say like it's not advisable to leave this on. I'm used to using keyboards without the backlight, so I think it's only my laptop that has backlight, so that's fine. It also has smiley, so instead of me pressing function FN on my Apple Magic laptop to get the smiley, I just press this and the smileys come in. And if you're using Microsoft Word document, OneNote, Microsoft Word, you can actually dictate. So instead of typing out, you can just say what you want to do. I'm actually going to show you guys in a bit. So that's the document, and look at my hands are here. I'm just going to press the dictate. You see, so it's already like typing, and this is my hand literally. Let me show you guys, come closer so you guys can see. So literally it's typing out what I'm saying, and this is my hand, but I have to move it this way so you guys can actually see. Can you see this icon here? It just shows that it's actually typing. So hi guys, hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys stay and enjoy, and then when you're done you can either press the button here again and then it just disappears, and that's it. So you have a full document. So instead of typing literally just dictate, and that works. So another cool function this has is now take screenshots. So you just press this button here and then you take a screenshot of your choice. So the next thing I want to show you guys is my monitor stand. So I got this stand when I was using the iMac, which was a horrible experience, by the way, because the iMac doesn't duplicate. Can you see how I'm extending my laptop screen onto the monitor? You can't do that with the iMac. So that's why I got this one. Now, like, I mean, I see no use for it, but what I now use it for is I use this to store my keyboards. When I'm done working, I just move this in here, and I use it to store my notepad, my iDrop, hard drive case, and I just put my iPad as well here, as well as my AirPods rather. I don't know if I talked to you guys about the table. The table is the FlexiSpot standing desk. It's really good, and I think it's for 48 inches, which is a really good size for if you want to walk or put 2-3 screens. You can fit it. Like, it's really good. One thing I also like about the standing desk is it comes with some USB ports. So there are 2 normal USBs and then there's one Type-C USB. So I use the Type-C to charge my phone and my iWatch, and then I use one of the normal USB to charge my humidifier. Humidifier is like compulsory for every workspace. And then you can set like your stand. So I set 1 for it to go down and I set 2 for it to rise. So you can definitely set it in there on your stuff. And when you find the spot and you don't want it to move, there's a button there that you press, and you hear that. So you press it deep and then it just saves it. So when you mistakenly touch it, it doesn't rise, which I've seen happen a couple of times. So definitely ugly when it happens. Now let's talk about my mouse and mouse pad. So for mouse, I use the Apple Magic mouse. This is what it looks like. It's really good. This is my preferred mouse. I wish Logitech had something like this. The reason why I like this is not only can you swipe up and down, you can also swipe left and right. And this is particularly interesting when you're important and useful when you're editing on Final Cut Pro and you have like a very long timeline. So instead of like manually moving, you just it moves. The Logitech has one that does the vertical horizontal scrolling, but the only issue with that is that it's not as fast as this. So it's literally just very minimal movement. So before you move to like a 1 hour long timeline, especially God help you now went and expanded it, like you zoomed in, you're going to be scrolling left till eternity. So this is why I really like this one. Portable, moves around, it doesn't die as fast and doesn't need a lot of charging. The only issue is you can't use it while it's charging, so you literally have to keep monitoring it. And I haven't quite figured out a way to keep monitoring it, but it's a really good mouse. The next thing I have is my mouse pad. I can't overemphasize how important this is. This is super important, especially there was the time I wasn't using, my wrist was always hurting. There's a little bump here, memory foam bump for you to rest your wrist, and because the mouse is really low, it's very annoying. So now imagine if this bump wasn't there, like your hand is going to be doing like this, and that is going to strain your wrist a lot. Next thing I have is my phone stand. I got this phone stand from Amazon, and literally it's so good. You can adjust it, right? But you can tilt it however you want. You can also put an iPad there, but it goes this way, it goes down. And I use it to stand either my phone or my iPad whenever I want to watch Netflix or do anything on my phone while I'm working. So it's really good for that. The next thing I want to show you guys is my essential oil. So this is the one I use for my diffuser. This is the Clegane peppermint one, and this one I highly recommend, and I've used a bunch of them on Amazon, and this is literally the best one. The fragrance is really good, stands out, it's long lasting. Oh, it just really helps me relax. I have this cute plant. I can't remember why I bought it. We had it in our old apartment, but I just decided to put it on the table now because it's white and it's nice. So that's what this is. This is I think I bought it from Target or Marshalls, but yeah, it's just a small fake plant. Fake, it's not real. Also on this side I have my wonderful diffuser. So I have my diffuser. I bought this diffuser from Marshalls. So even though it looks small, like the pot looks small, it does ventilate really well. So you just press this button, it goes off, and then you press and hold, it comes back on. I highly recommend the diffuser within your space. It's really good, especially if you're working. So now that we're done with this side of things, of course I talked about my iWatch and how I charge it. So I literally just always put it here, and then I have my mouse pad here, and this is how I just move around and work. Now let's move on to the other side. Now on this side I have, well, my hard drive. I got a new hard drive from Best Buy, and this is the WD Passport one. All right, so I always have like a glass of water, and lately I've just been loving drinking my water with straw. This cup I think I got from, yeah, definitely IKEA cup, and then I always put ice in my water, and then I have a little glass straw. It just, I don't know, it's an experience, so I really like it that way. But this is where I put my laptop. I don't want to move anything, but this is my MacBook. I am using the latest MacBook, the 14 inches Pro, and I have a hard drive carrying case that I put on my laptop case. I highly recommend you do not put it directly on your MacBook body because it has adhesive, and I've seen some bad reviews where they said it pulled the color of this thing. I don't put it directly on your laptop, just put it on the case, and it just helps like carrying. One other thing I did was to convert my cable to USB-C because this usually will come with the normal USB like this one did. So I just connected this second hard drive directly to the monitor, and surprisingly I'm still able to use that with my MacBook. So that's a huge lifesaver. Back to my story, and then this is a cord connecting, so I changed this to a Type-C as well, and this connects to my Logitech webcams. This by far is the best monitor or best screen that I have ever used. It's really good. I highly recommend it. This is the Samsung J971. That's a 4 ultra wide angle monitor. Like you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4 Word documents on this screen. It won't be as large, but like you can definitely see what you're doing. It's really good. Made my editing super easy. It's really wide, so you have really big amounts of screen real estate. The camera, the webcam is 4K, so the quality is really high. Right now the lighting is terrible, so that's why it's very grainy. It's obviously not as sharp as when you're using a camera, but you can see the quality is really good to an extent. Okay guys, so this is what my setup basically looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, like this video, share with your friends. If you have any questions with regards to anything you just saw here, let me know. I'll put everything linked down below in the description box should you decide to purchase. Everything that I have, I highly recommend because I've used them for several months, and they've been working great. It's been an added value. It makes working super easy and super dope. So I highly do recommend that you try them out, especially incorporating things like this little plant. It definitely helps in just bringing back your creativity, helping you relax. It's really good, and most especially the diffuser, the oil diffuser that I incorporated. It's amazing. Without any further ado, I hope you enjoyed the video enough to give me a subscribe and join the family. Until my next one guys, as always, I love you, stay safe and remain blessed. Bye.